Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, June 1st, so I wanted to wish you all a very happy June and I hope you had a great month of May. So to start off June, I thought I would do something a little silly and let's get started. So I might make this into two videos. So I'm going to start with 6 weird things that I do to save money. And let's get started. So the first one is I count the number of squares of toilet paper that I use so that I know exactly how much I'm using and I know exactly how much I need and I don't use any more than what I need. And that saves a lot of money, you would not believe, because although toilet paper can be cheap, if you're using a lot of it, it tends to, get pretty expensive. The second one is I will reuse my dishes if they aren't too dirty to save on water and soap, and not only that, but time, because time is a real big issue around here too. And I don't mean like if I have raw meat on something, I'm not going to use that over. Obviously, I'm going to wash that, but if I have a cup and I've only had water or even, some kind of juice in there, instead of putting it in the sink and washing it all over, I will reuse that for like a day or 2, sometimes 3 or more days, depending, like I said, on what I'm drinking. And for plates, I will, if it's just with a piece of toast on it, I will just, put the crumbs in the garbage and, reuse that plate for more than one meal instead of washing it and going through all that trouble. I know it might not be a whole lot of trouble for some people, and I don't actually put the dishes back into the cupboard. I do keep them in my spot so that, sorry about that. So what I was saying was I do keep them in my own spot so that when I'm preparing food for myself during the day, I have my dishes already set out and I just use them throughout the days. And then when they do need to be washed, I wash them. The third one is I maintain my candles that I use. I haven't burned them very much lately because it's been so hot, but so what I mean by maintain is I will dip the wick underneath the hot wax and then I will bring it back up, and once the wax is hardened, I trim it to 1/4 of an inch, and this prolongs the life of your candles and they last quite a bit longer because you're constantly dipping the wick as if it is a new wick and you're trimming it. And by trimming it, it doesn't burn as hot. Number 4, I keep our thermostat abnormally low during the winter. It is really cold in our house and I actually prefer it that way because there's nothing I hate more than walking into a, super hot house or building in the wintertime with all of my outdoor clothes on, and then you take everything off and you're in like really, bundled up, and then you're just sweating in the house. I find that I get sick a lot more often when I'm in those kinds of places. And then I try to turn, like this year I turned off the heat as of April, even though it was a little bit chilly and still snowing sometimes, and I think I only turned it on maybe twice during that month, but I haven't not had it on at all since then. Number 5, this one might be a little bit weird, but any leftovers that we have, especially on my daughter's plate, I will either eat them myself if there's only a couple bites left, because I always take less food on my plate because I know a lot of the time she does not eat all her food, and then instead of it going in the trash, it is not wasted, or if there's a lot of leftovers, then I just make her have them for lunch the next day. and that way they don't get wasted either. And the last one is that I will literally eat any kind of cored fruit right down to this nibble, like just the seeds are left. And if I have any kind of, I mean by cored is like pears, apples, anything like that. And when I have meat like chicken, especially, a lot of people waste so much meat on their bones because they don't eat everything off them. They are literally licked dry. There's nothing left on them. And yeah, I always inspect my daughter's bones before she throws them away. We're not allowed to throw anything away without everything being eaten off of them. And my mom actually did this to us when we were little, so I kind of rubbed off on me. Anyways, those are my 6 weird things I do to save money. Maybe they don't save a lot, but to me it's mostly about wasting and prolonging the life of some of the things here that I use. I do have a few more, but I will save that for another video. Until next time, have a frugabulous weekend, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!